not the Azure Active Directory. Azure Active Directory, I will teach you. You guys have to read about on-prem Active Directory. And you don't have to go in depth. Just you should have understanding. This is one of the interview questions. Most of the time they do ask, what is the difference between Azure Active Directory and Windows Active Directory? Windows Active Directory, on-prem Active Directory, legacy Active Directory, these all are same name for Windows Active Directory or the legacy Active Directory. And then we have Azure Active Directory. By the way, now Azure Active Directory has been renamed. Now, if I search here in the portal, I'm not sure Active Directory se aayega bhi kya. No, initially when I used to search Active Directory, so they used to show it that now Active Directory has been renamed. So let's see. Yes, here it is. Even if I search for Azure Active Directory, it will come as Microsoft Entra ID. Right? So question could be, what is the difference between Windows Active Directory and Azure Active Directory? What is the difference between on-prem Active Directory and Azure Active Directory? Or what is the difference between on-prem Active Directory and Microsoft Entra ID? Is this clear, guys? At least the question part. Is it clear to all of you? Explanation, I haven't started yet. Is this clear to all of you? Right? So
Yes.
make sure I'll send a video. Isko ek baar dekh lena. What is an Active Directory? Very small video. You don't have to get into details, but the differences, yahan se aap log ek baar padh lo. Even if you give itna answer de doge na interview mein, this question is complete. समझ लो, ये हो जाएगा. ठीक है? Now, why are we talking about Active Directory, etc.? Let's start with that. Subscription, Active Directory, सब क्या है? Why do we use it? And before we go to portal, why should you understand this? So let's understand. And please, excuse me, guys, if I am not able to do it properly. Okay, I'll try to work on this. Let's see. This is your cloud. And now we are specifically talking about Azure, right? And now forget about this one. Now forget about AWS, GCP, etc. Forget about it. So this is your cloud. Yeah. This is your cloud. Remember the colors, so it will be easier for you to understand. This is your cloud. The upper layer, it is representing the cloud. In our case, the cloud is Azure. Okay, this is your Azure cloud. Now, in Azure cloud, what did we learn, guys? What is a public cloud? Can someone quickly define what is a public cloud? A definition of public cloud.
Where the resources and hardware is owned and maintained by the cloud provider.
Okay.
Hardware is
What
shared
else?
by multiple.
Yes, hardware
companies.
is shared. That is the point I wanted to hear. Hardware is shared by multiple companies or tenant, which means that in this cloud, there are multiple companies. So then how do you claim your own space? You don't want other companies to see your servers, your services, etc. And other companies, they do not want you to see your service and they don't want you to see their service, etc. Right? So how do you claim your space over there? First thing, how do you claim your space? So that is what a tenant is. A tenant means ये आपका है tenant. This is a tenant. This is your tenant. What does it mean? A tenant means your company's space on cloud. Your company's space which you acquire or which you take on cloud, that is your tenant. Is it clear, guys? What is tenant?
It can be same as hosting domain.
Not literally. No, I won't compare to that. No.
Okay.
Tenants has a lot compared to domain, right? So this is your tenant. Now, just because you have a tenant here, right? Just because you have a tenant here, guys, can you build something on Azure? We just discussed. Can we build something on Azure? No. What do we need?
Subscription for that.
We need a subscription. I am going in the same hierarchy. Okay, guys. This is the hierarchy. So you need a subscription. And if you guys want the snapshot of this picture, let me know before I delete that. Last time I prepared that and I thought it's very ugly one who would want that. And later a student connected with me that we needed that picture. So if you need this by any chance, right, you need subscriptions. By the way, can I have only one subscription or can I have multiple subscriptions in under one tenant?
You can have
Multiple.
Yes.
requirements.
Maximum up to 3 subscription.
Sorry?
Maximum up to 3 subscriptions.
No. I'm sorry if you guys understood like that way. You can have n number of, not n number, but you can have many subscriptions. I've seen 70 subscriptions, 70. I don't want to name the company. It's a huge company, food product, and I was working for them. I've seen 70 subscriptions. Maximum is not 3. You can have many subscriptions. Minimum is not 3. You can have one subscription also. What did I say that time? It's usually you will see 3 subscriptions: dev, prod, and test. इस 3 तरह के subscription आपको दिखते हैं, but you can have up to 70 subscriptions also. So when your interviewer is asking, you can stick to 3 subscription वाला part. वो सबसे easy है, बहुत easily sellable है. If you the moment you say 70 subscription, उसमें 70 more questions interviewer will get. अच्छा, how do you manage? इनको connect कैसे किया था? You'll get a number of questions. So you stick to 3. Whenever they ask how many subscriptions did you have with your client, आप एक भी बोल सकते हो कि ठीक है मैंने मल्टीपल क्लाइंट्स के साथ काम किया. There was one, उसका काफी छोटा environment था. He had only 2 subscription. I have worked once with a client. He had only 1 subscription. But majority of the clients I've seen 3 subscriptions. इस तरह से कुछ आप casual answer दे सकते हो, right? So these are the subscriptions. We can have 1, we can have 2, we can have multiple of them. As of now, I'm taking 2. Clear, guys? यहाँ तक?
Yes.
Under tenant, you get subscription or subscriptions. You can have more than one, guys, right? Doesn't mean you have to have more than one. You can work on one also. You can have more than one also. Okay, ignore the space, etc. Is it clear till here?
Yes.
Now I have a subscription. I want to create a machine, a virtual machine. Can I directly create a virtual machine under the subscription? I have not taught this to you. I'm just asking if you guys have read it somewhere, guess. What do you think? Can I create it directly under the subscription? Netflix पे subscription लेते ही आप लोग directly watch कर पाते हो या कुछ और करना पड़ता है? Payment सब कर दिया आपने, ठीक है? Not talking about those. The subscription is active.
Login.
You're logged in, fine.
Right. Yeah.
You're logged in after that. Sorry?
Categories.
Sorry, Prabhat, didn't get you.
Said we'll have to create resource group.
Perfect.
Or
Yes, guys. Yes, just wait. Let's go step by step. That was the correct answer. You cannot create a resource directly under subscription, guys. And this is a frequently asked question in interview. So you will always require a resource group to create a resource, right? So you can have resource group under subscription. Can you have only one resource group or can you have multiple under one subscription, guys?
multiple.
Of course, multiple. Yes. Can I have a resource group in a resource group, which is called a technical term for that is nested resource group. If I want to create a resource group under resource group, example, if I want to do virtualization under virtualization, जो कल मैं आपको बता रहा था कि एक हार्डवेयर का virtualization होता है और अब मुझको उस virtualized machine का भी virtualization करना है. So it is called nested virtualization. Nested is English term, so it can be used anywhere. So can I have nested resource group? Let me draw it for you. Is this possible?
Yes, we can.
No, you cannot.
Yes.
No, you cannot. Right? So the simple answer, you cannot. Azure doesn't allow nested resource group. Clear? Yes, guys. Yes, no. Guys, please answer. There's nothing
Yes.
right or wrong because I did not cover this topic. So it doesn't matter. You say you give me correct answer, incorrect answer. I just want you to speak, give answers. Now, when we learn something and then you are repeating incorrect, then that's a problem. These are resource groups. Is it clear till here, guys? Is this diagram clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, within resource group, what can we have? It's our resources. What are the resources now? Can you give me example of resources? One or two resources, guys.
Virtual machine,
Virtual machine. What else?
storage,
Storage. What else?
network.
Yes. Everything. Everything under that roof is a resource. Everything is. These all are resources. कोई storage होगा, कोई कुछ होगा, right? Anything. By the way, I'm just putting random icons. Okay. These icons have nothing to do with the actual resources. I'm just putting random icons for your understanding. So these are the resources. Is it clear, guys? Still here? Is this diagram clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Now, this is Azure Cloud. You have taken the tenant, you have taken the subscription, you have taken the resource groups, right? By the way, resource groups क्यों होता है पता है? You can have different resource group because I do not want you can relate, you can correlate this or extrapolate this to departments, etc. I will give you the example with names. ट्रेनिंग के लिए मैं इसको नेम्स के लिए यूज कर रहा हूँ, एक्चुअल कंपनीज में डिपार्टमेंट्स के लिए प्रोडक्ट के लिए यूज होते हैं. सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट, मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट, एचआर डिपार्टमेंट, लीगल डिपार्टमेंट, राइट, उनके लिए यूज होते हैं. ट्रेनिंग सेशन में मैं आपके नाम के साथ यूज करता हूँ. यू गाइस कैन कोरिलेट दैट एग्जांपल. आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग a subscription. I am planning to acquire a subscription on Sunil's name, right? And then I'll be making a group here. Subscription is Sunil's. This is Sunil's subscription. That's it. Okay. Sunil will be obviously subscription owner because he has created that. अब ये owner क्या होता है, सब क्या होता है, I will be explaining it to you in some time. Immediately अब हम इसको ये करना शुरू कर देंगे. And Sunil is sharing the access with Prabhat. Sunil himself obviously has access. Prabhat, did you have any word with Sonali? Is she planning to join?
Yeah, she is, but there are some functions going on.
No problem.
From next Saturday she'll be there.
Okay. Who else was there, guys? I think you are four, right? Sunil, Prabhat, Sonali. One more was there?
Sheetal was there, but I think she has opted out.
Okay.
We are not sure. We'll check and
That's
let you
okay.
know.
Fine. Fine. And then I'm adding Shamili to your account. And it's not always necessary that you guys will be working in the same group. Okay, as of now, I'm just doing it randomly. And I think Shahrukh is ready to do some practice. So let's add Shahrukh. 5 are there. How many do we have total? 21. Then I will add Sohan. He has a little bit of experience, guys. You can use his experience if you don't understand something. and then I'll keep send. Don't worry, 13,000 rupees is more than enough for all of you. 6 and this 7. Now I'm putting 7 people here, right? And let's say I give you one homework that tomorrow I want you to create a machine, and I'll be checking that. Right? But now what if Prabhat makes, if I make only one resource group or सबको उसका access दे दिया, Prabhat makes a machine and Sonali goes and makes some changes or delete that machine. If she deletes that machine, Prabhat tomorrow will say, yeah, I had created a machine. It's not there. Though I can find it in logs, सब कुछ मिलेगा, but the machine is gone. Like I asked Prabhat to create a machine with 4 GB RAM. Maybe mistakenly, Shahrukh went ahead and he thought this is my machine and उसने change कर दिया. प्रभात की मशीन को चेंज कर दिया 4 GB रैम से. He wanted to create 8 GB RAM because I have given him the homework of 8 GB. He changed his machine purposely, knowingly, intentionally, unintentionally, for any reason. But what will happen ultimately? It's you will not be able to deliver what was asked from you. Now imagine the same situation in different departments in company. You have a machine with HR and there is a machine with legal team, etc. You want to make some changes on legal team. By mistakenly, you need to change on HR team. Legal team told you that our machine is working slow. Can you please increase the RAM? You said, fine, I will increase the RAM, but it will require a reboot and it will take 1 hour. Legal team says, okay, today 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. we are not working anything. You take 1 to 2 p.m. upgrade the RAM. By mistakenly, you go ahead and क्योंकि machine के नाम वगैरह बहुत similar होते हैं, you go ahead and increase कर दो RAM. आप HR की टीम का सब RAM increase किया, that's fine, बहुत बड़ा issue नहीं है. You can decrease it again, right? उसमें चेंजेस कुछ ना कुछ कर सकते हैं, बट यू विल हैव टू रीबूट. और 1 PM को आपने गलत मशीन रीबूट कर दी एंड HR के 10 लोग उस पर काम कर रहे थे, किसी का अनसेफ काम था, कोई ऑलरेडी कॉल पे था. सो यू हैव डायरेक्टली हिट द प्रोडक्शन सर्वर पे आपने इशू कर दिया. दे वर कॉलिंग, दे वर टॉकिंग टू कैंडिडेट, मे बी दे वर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ न्यू डील विद क्लाइंट, कुछ भी कर रहा था, बिजनेस लॉस हो गया यहाँ पर. सो टू अवॉइड दो सिचुएशन, व्हाट डू वी डू? What will we do? We will create the resource group. HR का अलग, admin का अलग, legal का अलग, and then some IT person जो मेरे पास बहुत नया आया है, कोई न्यू ज्वाइनी है. I do not want him to touch. मैं चाहता भी नहीं कि उसको जो है यहाँ का लीगल के किसी सर्वर पे वो काम भी करे. As of now, I want him to work only on HR server और जस्ट मार्केटिंग वाले सर्वर्स पे काम करना है, और मे बी जस्ट टेस्ट वाले सर्वर्स पे काम करना है, राइट? सो आई गिव हिम एक्सेस ओनली टू दैट पर्टिकुलर रिसोर्स ग्रुप. This is the reason you require resource group. In the training session, I will be creating resource groups for individual of you. So once Prabhat has his resource group, he can edit, he can create, he can delete, he can stop, start, whatever he wants on his resource group. Resources under his resource group, he can access them, he can watch them, he can delete them, he can modify them. But Sonali will not be able to do the same thing in Prabhat's resource group. She will be able to see his resources, but cannot make any changes. So tomorrow, if I tell Prabhat that I asked you to create a machine of 8 GB, why did you create of a 4 GB machine? He will not be able to say that Sonali ne kiya, because Sonali won't have access. I mean, that liberty I get when I divide them in resources, right? And plus, there is a limitation from Microsoft. You cannot have a resource without a resource group. So even if you say, नहीं नहीं यार मेरी कंपनी में सब काफी सीनियर है, कोई कुछ नहीं करेगा, everything is fine, ये सब ठीक है, right? And I don't want resource group, सब कुछ directly subscription के अंदर बना दो, we'll handle it, we will manage it. Still, that is not possible. Minimum one resource group has to be there. It's your wish. If you want to have everything under one resource group, your wish. But minimum one resource group has to be there. So learning today is you need to have one resource group for sure. You need to have a subscription for sure to create this one. And you cannot have a nested resource group. You cannot say कि एक मेरा huge resource group बना दो with UT-Kloud and उसमें सब groups resource group बना दो, Sunil, Prabhat, Shahrukh, etc. No, that is not possible. Is it clear, guys? Still here?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Great. Now we are talking about a parallel thing, which is very important, guys. बहुत ज्यादा crucial है. इसमें बहुत ज्यादा focus नहीं करना, but you just have to understand. Now here we have Microsoft Entra or Microsoft Active Directory. Purposely, I'm using the same color, so I have to explain something. This is called Azure Active Directory. Also, Microsoft. Whenever I write here MS, it is Microsoft. It is Microsoft Entra ID. Clear, guys? Is this picture clear? I'll explain it to you what is it. But is this picture, the left one, the one which we explained? Tenant, subscription, resource group, resources. Is this clear? So I'll start with Entra ID. Any doubt, guys? I see some silence. I sense some silence here. Any doubt? You did not understand anything? क्या किसके अंडर आता है? कोई क्वेश्चन है? Yes, no, maybe. Reply, please. So I can proceed if you don't have.
Resource group, does that have the services, or it is
Resources.
something? Okay,
Under
just
resource group,
resources.
you will have resources. Services and
Okay.
resources are same thing. See, to use virtual machine service, you'll have to use virtual machine resource. Services जो है, it's इसको English grammar केस में देख लो आप, verb और noun type में. They are services, but if you want to use them, you'll have to have a resource. Translation एक service है, उसको आपको use करना है तो translate नाम की एक resource को आपको acquire करना पड़ेगा. Clear?
So resources can be a virtual machine, SQL database, or storage accounts.
ये सब resource है. Everything is resources. Translate जो अभी हमने देखा, virtual machine, storage, SQL, web app, जो कुछ हम देखेंगे, networking, etc. सब कुछ resources है, सब कुछ.
Thank you.
Guys,
So,
what about
so
others?
whenever-
Are you getting
Yeah, so
it?
when-
Why? Tell me. Yes. Yes, Sunil, please
So
proceed.
whenever we work, explain our work or work on projects, so
Don't
we
worry
will
about that.
create.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. But we have very less time, so cutting you off. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay.
I will explain it to you in a detailed manner कि work को कैसे explain करना है. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
बहुत बाद में आएगा वो अभी नहीं. Any other questions, guys? If not, so let's get started because we have less time. I want to finish it in one session. The recording be easily available रहता है. Okay, so now guys, why do we have Azure Active Directory or Microsoft Entra ID? Why do we have that? अब मैंने आपको ये तो बता दिया कि tenant है, सब कुछ है, it's fine. ठीक है, now we created Sunil's tenant. Those tenant का नाम प्रभात है, that's okay. But this is Sunil's tenant as of now. ठीक है. उसका email address प्रभात का है, but we are considering that Sunil's subscription. Because Sunil will be putting that Sunil has the access of this email address and everything. So forget the email address. This is Sunil's, this one. Or to make confusion less, what I can do here is I can put Prabhat's name and Sunil will handle it, however you guys want it. And if you are guys comfortable, we will understand this is this one. So it's okay. So this is Sunil's subscription, guys. उसने सब्सक्रिप्शन भी बना लिया, सब कुछ कर लिया. Now he wants to give access to Prabhat, to Sonali, to Sharmili, Shahrukh, Sohan and Sam. What do you think it's required? How will you create these users? इन users को कैसे वो onboard करेगा? ये सब तो आपने देख लिया. ठीक है, मैं एक I am going to create one resource group for Prabhat, for one for Shahrukh, one for Sam, one for Sohan. It's okay, but that's okay. How are those guys going to access your tenant? आपके tenant को access कैसे करेंगे?
User account creation.
Permission.
Yeah, where will you create that account?
From Active Directory.
Yes, from Azure Active Directory. Don't say Active Directory, guys. Active Directory means something else. Active Directory means Windows Active Directory. This is Active Directory. This is known as Active Directory. This is known as Legacy Active Directory. This is known as Windows Active Directory. This is known as Microsoft Active Directory. Here you have to be very specific. Azure Active Directory, and nowadays it has been changed to Microsoft Entra ID. So you can say Entra ID also. Right? But people who are present think that you have been working for 4 years, 3 years, It's always a better option to say Azure Active Directory और उसी के साथ लगा दो nowadays it is known as Entra ID. So it gives the confidence कि हाँ बंदे को पता है जो change वगैरह होते रहते हैं, person knows that. So yes, it is through Azure Active Directory. So look at this, guys. Now this is my subscription. Let me see if did I close that the other subscription? Let me try to log in with Prabhat's subscription again. So you guys will have to come here and log in with the user ID and password, which Sunil will provide you. Sunil will log in with this email address directly because he is the owner of the tenant, owner of this. He has created that, right? But I'm trying to show you something. This one doesn't have a subscription, so cannot create anything, no virtual machine, nothing, right? But let's see if I can go for Entra ID. But don't worry, when we cover this topic, Entra ID in detail, I am going to show you, so don't worry about these clicks which I'm making here. This is just an example. I'm sharing it with you guys. Okay. So I am going to explain it to you how to do this. So don't worry about it if I'm going too fast here, because this is not the intention to teach you Active Directory. As of now, I'm teaching you the hierarchy. So look at this, guys. Though I do not have a subscription, but what have I done here? I have created an account for Shahrukh. So now, Shahrukh, if you are you using laptop, Shahrukh? Do we have Shahrukh in it?
He said he is facing some power cut issue.
Okay. Who else do we have? Sam. Let's create your ID. Okay, I'm creating one ID for you. And now I want you to log in and check. Look at this, guys. I come to Active Directory and I create a user. Don't worry about the steps, that will be covered in detail. As of now, I'm trying to understand you I'm trying to explain something to you, making you understand something. So please wait for that. Don't worry कि यार आपने इतना फास्ट क्यों कर दिया, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, ये कैसा बनाना है. इस पे डिटेल प्रैक्टिकल भी है, सेशंस भी है, so don't worry about it. Okay, now we have two users here, Sam and Shahrukh. Sam is available. Sam, can you please try to log in? Where will you go if you have to log in? Now, if I'm saying you have to log in, so how will you log in?
Portal.azure.com.
Yes, yeah. Go to portal.azure.com. And if possible, please share your screen. Is it possible to share your screen? I've given you the access. If you want, you can share your screen. And in chat window, personally, I have pasted your user ID and password. Only 10 minutes are left, guys. I don't think so we are going able to cover this today. We will have to continue it in next session.
My screen is visible.
Wait for a minute. Yes, it is. Guys, can you see his screen?
Yes.
So now he's trying to log in now. Yes. Yeah, just do a Google search. You'll automatically get it. Yes, you got it. Here you will type the user ID, which I have shared with you. In the Zoom chat, I've shared it with you in a personal chat. No, I guess something else got copied. Sam.
Getting copy.
Yes. And now the password.
Do I have to change it now?
Yeah, please change the password. That has to be there. Because see, as an administrator, if I create the password for you and if you do not change that, your password is already compromised. Because even I know your password, right?
Yeah.
I think you are using very common password. Please sign in. You can cancel this. Do you see the close button over there? Top right hand corner, close button you will see. Yes, right over there. Yeah, please close it. So this is it, guys. Now even Sam has the access to Sunil's tenant, right? Now, even if Sunil had a subscription, guys, now Sunil doesn't have a subscription, but even if he had a subscription, Sam को ये page ऐसा ही दिखेगा. This is the key learning we want to take it from here, at least for today. Now Sunil doesn't have a subscription, it's a different thing. But even अगर सुनील के पास subscription होता, तो इतने steps करने के बाद यहाँ पर Sam को यही page दिखेगा. Why? I will explain it to you. You can stop sharing. I will share my screen, Sam. Yes, guys. Is my screen visible now?
Yes.
Okay. So imagine now Sunil had a subscription. यहाँ पर उसका subscription है, दिख रहा है virtual machines वगैरह. And now he had given access to Sam. Sam को access यहाँ पर दे दिया. But similarly, जैसा अभी दिख रहा था, Sam will see the exact same page without any subscription. Why? Because in Azure, there are two methods to give access. One is giving access on your tenant, which can be done using your Microsoft Entra ID और Azure Active Directory. यहां से भी आपने जो है ना सैम को बस अपनी बिल्डिंग का एक्सेस दिया है. Sorry. Yes, he has just entered the premises. He doesn't know where your flat is. He cannot come. He doesn't have the key. He cannot utilize the services. वो सिर्फ सोसाइटी में एंटर हो गया यहाँ पर. That's it. उतना ही होता है Microsoft Entra ID से. Is it clear, guys? Still here? सब्सक्रिप्शन पे कोई एक्सेस नहीं मिलेगा. Now the question remains कि सब्सक्रिप्शन पे कैसे एक्सेस देना. We are coming to that. But is this clear that just because you are a part of Entra ID or Microsoft Azure Active Directory, that does not mean you get access on subscription? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Only 3 minutes are left, guys. We will not be able to cover the topic today, so let's leave it. We'll see you next Saturday, same time, 3 p.m. Sunday 11, 3 p.m. we'll see, and we'll continue from here. We'll continue from here, and then Saturday we are going to have one subscription. तो इसको और अच्छे तरीके से देखेंगे that when Sunil has a subscription and still when Sam is onboarded, he is not able to see the subscription. So to give him the access to subscription, what needs to be done? And what is the different level of access do we have in subscription? What is the different level of access do we have in Entra ID or Azure Active Directory? This is very crucial, very important. एक बार ये खत्म हो जाएगा, then we'll start creating the resources like virtual machines, etc. But this is, I'm building your base, guys. ये नहीं समझ में आएगा. I could have started directly कि चलो आज से ही virtual machine बनाना शुरू करते हैं, 4 सेशन बच जाते हैं हमारे. But then logic नहीं समझ में आता, आप 2 सेशन में बोर हो जाते हैं and then छोड़कर चले जाते हैं. So it doesn't make any sense. So I told you already, when I promised 3 months, it can get extended, but I never regret कि वो extend क्यों हुआ. It's not because I don't have time management. It is because I wait for you guys to understand. Like today, there was one topic which we covered yesterday, types of services, but I took whole 40 minutes just to repeat that because I felt कि वो आप लोगों के mind में clear नहीं है, and I hope now it is clear. Right, so see you guys next Saturday and we'll cover this. We have 2 minutes left. If anyone has any question, any doubts, they can ask. If you want to take a screenshot of this, feel free. If you want me to take a screenshot and share it in the group, let me know. I will do that.
Yeah, please take a screen.
Please share in the group, no?
Okay. Meanwhile, Sunil, by Friday, you can get in touch with me, or as Prabhat is saying, he has already done it. So you can take his help and use this one, this subscription, this tenant, and buy a subscription, a free trial subscription. Okay? Do it on Friday. Don't do it before Friday. We don't want to waste our time. I'll be sharing this
Sure.
user ID and password with you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that I'll share it with you. And guys, whenever you create, चलो वो मैं बाद में बता दूंगा, that you will have to, in all the groups and everything, you guys will have to create one account for me also. So I can check your homework. I can stop some machines if you have done something wrong. I can mark something. So you'll have to create one account for me also. किस level का access किसको क्या देना है, वो सब हम अब next इसमें discuss करेंगे. If you see the old one, you will see my ID everywhere. So it becomes easier for me to check their homework, etc. Right, guys, please make sure in this week you finalize your enrollment status, etc. Everything, fees, वगैरह. So next week से then we'll have a final group and we'll start creating the subscriptions वगैरह. Let's see you guys on Saturday. I'll upload the recording in some time. Feel free to connect me on WhatsApp if you have any questions. Sunil, on Friday, please complete this subscription task. I'll be sharing some questions for today's session, guys. Okay, see you then.
Okay, all right. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.